Hey beautiful people, my name's Taylor, also known as Priceless Tay.
And I'm your co-host, Tedia Rosarion.
We want to welcome you back to What the
Finance!
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of WTF. It's your girl, Taylor Price at Priceless Tay, coming back with another episode. Today, we are getting into the future of finance. You guys probably already know what I'm going to talk about. Yes, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. Unfortunately, not Dogecoin for this. I have an Akita, but no Doge for me. So anyway, let's get right into it. So first things first, what is crypto? Is it important to have in your portfolio? And is it something that I personally see value in? To break it down simply, guys, crypto is what I think is going to be one of the futures of finance, in that we are in a cashless spending era. We are also in a decentralized era, or at least going forward into it. And so I think things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and Litecoin, all of which I'm personally invested in, are going to significantly impact our future. Going into NFTs, guys, too, you guys have probably heard of all of the craze and buzz, but what thing I want to actually mention is Paris Hilton, right? The icon of social media, the first ever influencer on social media, is actually one of the first innovators of the NFTs and kind of like the influencer celebrity-ish space. She's been doing NFTs since early 2020, right before the hype, and she just came out with a few articles and statements that she is super excited of this world. Basically, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ready Player One. I was thinking about it laying in bed. I'm like, well, shit, we actually may be getting into this like visionary world where we have things in the digital realm that, I don't know, that they're collectibles, and eventually you'll be able to put on an Oculus Rift headset or something like that and be able to pick up your virtual shoes and put them on, which is kind of freaking crazy. And so how do we kind of tackle this space, this thing where everything's kind of new in the digital realm? One is simply going on BlockFi or Coinbase. One of the easiest ways to get started in cryptocurrency is by turning on automatic investments. Why do I like to do this, Taylor? Well, because guys, I have a busy lifestyle and you probably do too. And so what I like to do is kind of dollar cost averaging. So I'll turn on my automatic payments, $50, $100, $15, whatever cryptocurrency or blockchain tech that I'm willing to buy, and never look at it again. I've bought in Bitcoin at 20,000 or something like that, in the teens maybe, and it has been absolutely great. Hit over 60,000, and by just whenever the dip happens, I buy a lot more, and whenever it's just continuously rising, I just do incremental payments. I don't have to think about it. I'm in it for the long run. It's not something that I'm quickly going to make a play on, and the reason why, guys, is because there's only a scarce and finite amount of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not something like the US dollar where we can print trillions of dollars and lead to a whole bunch of inflation. For example, I think 22% of the current money in circulation has just been printed in 2020 alone. Absolutely astounding. Bitcoin, no, you cannot do that, guys. And so really figuring out what's the long-term strategy for Bitcoin. For me personally, it's to hold it. I've been also considering in putting it into a retirement account because, yes, guys, Bitcoin is taxed. I'm sorry to say, and I don't know how it can be, but it is. And so when you sell it, it is for a profit. It is going to be taxed. Same thing goes for your NFTs. Very, very weird area how this all works. We're still all trying to figure out, even the government is, on how can we tax the people even more. One important note that I also want to mention as well too, that we've been getting questions about, is this thing called BitClout. It is a new social media platform that is made off of the Bitcoin blockchain technology. And so what happens is it's literally kind of, you can think of it easily as a stock market for creators. I can buy into Paris Hilton. I can buy into Logan Paul. I can even buy into myself with these BitClout coins and make the value of these people go higher. So you're literally investing within your own creators. Yes, if you're already wondering, I do have a BitClout. I'm going to plug it in at Priceless Tay. Go check it out. It's another weird area that personally, I wish I could tell you so much more about it, but I am just continuing to learn more and more about this new future of finance space. And so hopefully when Teddy and I get together and we jam out in our next podcast episode, we can hopefully talk a little bit more about that space. But overall, guys, I think cryptocurrency is something that you should definitely take a look into. Never take just my pure advice, education, whatever you want to call it, into consideration. Always do your own research. It's important not only to diversify amongst different coins, but also diversify amongst different asset classes. So you have the stock market, you have real estate, you have crypto, you have art, you have digital art, NFTs. All of these kinds of things will help you out in the long run and create a more secure financial future for you. All right, guys, that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys liked it. Very conversational and little tidbits here and there. If you want to hear more about crypto, NFT space, and we really break it down for you, let us know. Make sure to use the hashtag #WhatTheFinance on your stories. Tag Tedia and I at Tedia Rosarion and at Priceless Tay, and we will get back to your questions. Have a good one, guys. You've been listening to WTF, What the
Finance!
with the one and only
Tedia Rosarion.
and last but not least, Taylor Price. Make sure to receive all of the updates on WTF by texting WTF to 424-226-5797. Message and rates may apply.